I'm here today to compare two pretty reliable products, the MAC Prep and Prime and the Clinique Superprimer. I will do MAC on this side, Clinique on this side. They're both pretty basic primers, but I've also relied on each of them to be exactly that. I like to test my primers around my eyes because honestly, I'm just too lazy to get a regular plain eye primer. I want my primer to be able to do double duty. Not very many of them can though. So first impression, the MAC side is much more matte than the Clinique. So this side. So for fair comparison, I'm going to use what I've been using most of the time, the Tarte Empowered Hydrogel Foundation in the color Fair Light Neutral, and my trusty Sigma F89. I'm doing 2 thin coats of this foundation because I want a little bit more coverage, but I don't want it to get cakey. I have to spend a lot of time patting this into my skin because that's how you're going to get the least amount settling into the lines. Like let's just push it in so that it doesn't sit on top. It sounds crazy, and then whenever you think about it, it's really quite logical. So to this point, I feel like both sides are really, really similar. Obviously, again, still a little bit more shiny on the Clinique side, but that's not a bad thing. I don't super appreciate being shiny under my eyes. But other than that, everything's fine. Both my eyelids are creasing because they just always do whenever I do this sort of application. And yeah, nothing is out of the norm. Okay, so I got my Shape Tape on in the color Light. Put it all around my eyes. And I'm going to lightly powder it with my Makeup Forever HD pressed translucent powder. I apply the most microscopic amount of this stuff. Still, I'm noticing such similar results between the two sides. There's a little bit of creasing around my eyes, exactly the same on both sides. I think this is going to be a time will tell situation. So I have my 168 from MAC, my Dim Light from Hourglass. Okay, so now I have my Ethereal Light from Hourglass also. So what I do all the time with my MAC 168 is I use this part with my blush, and then I'm lazy, so I turn it around and I use this part with my highlighter, and you get really a quite accurate highlight, and you didn't have to switch brushes, and you didn't even cross-contaminate. Anyway, yeah, it's my little, but it's real subtle. At this stage still, I don't notice really a difference between the two sides. I got the shine down where I don't want it. But I guess I would say that maybe if your skin was oily, then you wouldn't want to use the Clinique one. But I don't think that either one of them is an oily base. But that's really just a matter of preference. To this point, I think that both of them hold just exactly the same for the most part. The finish is just a little bit different, but man, they are so much more similar than I expected. I'm going to continue with my makeup, and if I notice any difference, then I will turn this back on and check back. So I have a little bit of an update. I noticed it's been a few hours, and the way the makeup is going, it's really telling me which primer is better. Not even which primer I like better, but in this situation, which primer worked better. On the side with Clinique, everything is now starting to look really cakey. On the side with MAC, everything looks really smooth and brushed together and like so much more skin-like. I don't know how well you'd be able to see, but this is the Clinique side. and it just looks cakey and gloppy. As I was doing my makeup, it wasn't that obvious, but I figured I would do this check-in and let you guys know, because really a definite result is a wonderful result. Whether it's the product that you want to win or not, I really, really like knowing what is the best product for the situation. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys sticking until the end in order to see which one wins, because there was a definite winner in this situation. And it's not this side. I'm a winner. Anyway. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching, and please give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this, and subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure that you hit the notifications bell so that whenever I post something new, then you will be notified right away. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.